Hi,
Hi, morning, Anis. How are you?
morning. All good, yeah.
As always, it's a pleasure to come to Lonavala. Serene,
It's always
serene,
a pleasure to have you guys over here.
serene climate, and yeah, I mean it's a break from the city,
Yeah,
and of course with your new toy, I would say it's a new toy.
yeah. It's actually a new
It,
toy.
it, it of course, it would not be wrong in saying that I'm close to nature when
Yes,
I come here.
yes,
So very beautiful tank. The tank has come up really, really beautiful. Of course, I don't know much about the plants there. Probably you have planted them, so you would be able to say something about it.
yeah.
So tell me, what's the size of the tank?
The tank size is 5 20 20,
Okay.
and what happened was it's been long since I didn't have a planter tank. It's been nearly 6 years now, 6 7 years,
Oh.
and decided that I should have a planter tank. Now, it's not easy setting up a planter tank because you got to select the materials, you got to select the scape, you got to select the driftwoods, and it's not that you'll get it at one
Yeah, of
place.
course, of course.
You
I
know,
understand. First of all, कोई भी hobby के लिए तो patience and
yes.
patience is a virtue. Very
So
few people have got
it took
patience.
me nearly 6 months to accumulate all the stuff in here,
Yeah.
and then deciding which system should I go. So this time I decided that I'll go with the Denali system. So we use the Denali below the soil. There is a full base fertilization base known as 10 in 1 of Denali,
Okay.
and then on top of it we put this Denali soil. Now what that soil does is it gives a slow release of fertilization, so you don't need to put in too much fertilizer in the water column, which creates a lot of algae.
Yeah, I mean, it's sounding Greek and Latin to me, but then,
Yeah,
of course, you know what you're talking and you know what you've done. And definitely needs a foresight to actually plan something like this
yeah.
and do it.
So, like, first we decided the scape, and then I didn't want tall stem plants. I wanted to have very slow growing plants. That's why all the plants you'll see, these are Anubias, these are Bucephalandra, these are Buces. That is a very rare plant, cranium, and very difficult to grow. And luckily, I'm achieving success in this. And here you'll see the Buce.
Hmm.
It's got, you can see the flowers coming up.
Yeah.
So that
There is
just shows.
take a closer shot of it. I mean,
So, and all this took 6 months.
6 months.
6 months to collect everything, and
Okay.
this tank now is 95 days old.
Oh wow, 3 months.
Still
It's
settling,
almost a year.
still settling. I'm still having a bit of algae problems, thread algae, basically because the soil is nutrient rich. I have to still try a lot of permutations and combinations.
Hmm.
Basically, uh, I was dosing a bit of trace elements and fertilizers for
Yeah.
this, which I would observe that the moment I dose, I would get this algae.
Yeah, I mean, of course,
So,
so I understand. Tanks takes some time to set
so,
up.
so then you have to adjust the lights. You have to play with the CO2, and now I've realized that I'll need to dose some carbon. The moment we'll put in some carbon, the plants will be able to absorb the nutrients
Hmm.
more easily, and this carpet that you're seeing, it's growing horizontally. The
What's it
leaves
called?
are, it's known as glossostigma.
Glossostigma. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the foreground, and that's what it is. This is the CO2, and these are the lights. And if you'll see the equipments, I designed this entire filtration system. It's a sump tank. This is a UV clarifier, and we have all the filter media in there.
Yeah,
So
like how those guys there. I mean, there when I'm saying there, I've seen some in Indonesia and Malaysia. They've got all colored pipes for their sumps and all, and it looks attractive.
yeah,
Of course, we get only black and gray pipes
gray
here.
pipes. Yeah, yeah,
But isn't this in the same tank that went off on measurements and we made a new tank?
yeah, yeah.
It's the
This
same
went
tank, right?
off on measurement. So basically, I've constructed this entire thing, like even the stand and all the pipes that you see there. The plumbing work has been done by me personally. Each and everything that you see here. So I went a bit off on the measurements of this tank. So it was big by 6 mm.
Yeah, I remember.
And
And we
then
made
we
a new
replaced
tank.
this.
Yeah. So you
Made
are
a new tank.
You are the Indian DIY.
I goofed up big time. I shouldn't have, but I goofed up.
That's how you learn.
Yeah. So that's what. And then here, if you see, here there are whole loads of equipment. These are the
Wow,
dosers.
that looks neat.
These are the dosers. So it doses fertilizer. Black water also I make on my own. And that is the CO2 cylinder and the CO2
That's
regulator
a neat one.
and each and everything.
So these are dosed directly in the
These are
sump tank.
dosed into the main tank. Here are the pipes where it comes.
Wow.
So it comes from here and it doses on the day and the time that and the ml, that the quantity that I need to dose. It's dosed
Yeah, I
automatically.
would say quite neat for a goofed up tank.
So I'm trying to automate everything.
Sorry.
And keep it maintenance free. Still 3 months to go. Hopefully I achieve what I want, so that what happens in this hobby is people build tanks initially, they love it, and then when the problems happen, that's how the hobby goes down the drain.
Nice.
So trying to achieve a few things, jotting down all the notes, and I would like to help people that how you can do a low maintenance tank.
Yeah, that's nice. Niranjan, can you take a close up of the Madagascar? It's a very rare plant that I see, and then it's actually blooming well, I believe, Anis.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
if you see the Madagascar, you can see the flower come out. This
Yeah.
thing, you see this shoot. Yeah, you can see the flower coming. And there's
Nice.
another one.
Yeah.
You can see that here. And this is a very rare occurrence that you see in a bouquet. 2 of them are flowering. And these are, you can see this is autosynclus. These are the bottom dwellers. They take care of the sanitization
cleaning
of
crew.
the plants. It's a cleaning crew.
So what's your favorite plant in this? What do you don't like or what do you like?
My favorite plant is, I mean, I like all of them. These are selected all.
Yeah, I mean, I never remember the plant names. They're all
Yeah.
tongue twisters for me.
So these are Bucephalandras, and this is a lovely plant which I really like, cranium. It's beautiful. And there's another plant which is coming up slowly. You can see it from here. It's a very rare plant. It's known as a bocatum, and it's growing. The leaves will turn red eventually. It's a beautiful plant that's there right in the corner. And this plant is an excessive plant. It's just planted randomly. I'll be getting that out because the focal point has to be this. So focal point, generally they say that it should be on a 70-30, 60-40 ratio. So I'm trying these. Let's see. So if they grow, then I'll try and trim them. But I'm not very sure if I would like a trimmed aquarium. I want it more like a forest. So let's see.
But I would want to suggest, or I would want to say that why go by the norms?
Yeah.
Why go you be different? I mean, of
Yeah.
course, that red plant that you just pointed out, you said that we're going out. How does it matter?
See, generally what
Something
happens.
which other people have not put. I mean, something.
Yeah,
It's a new idea altogether, I believe.
yeah. So there's a lot of change that is still going to happen in here. Lot of change.
So I just saw some mist coming up there behind where you're standing.
Yeah.
Your picture
This is known as twin star. It releases out uh, fine particles that helps control algae in the aquarium.
Okay.
So this equipment is useful only initially. You
Okay.
cannot have it on a long term.
Okay.
Probably 3 more months down the line, I'll need to discontinue. I had this. I mean, it's been sitting with me at my house since at least 7 years now.
Like that same thing that initially when you said that you wanted to set up the ADA tank and you wanted to try it on.
Yes.
So of course the ADA tank didn't happen.
Yes.
A bigger tank did happen though.
Bigger tank happened. So, I mean, I've got all the ADA equipment. You can see this is all the equipments that we use for planting, cropping, cleaning the glass.
What are the lights?
The lights are basically Chiros. These are the Chiros lights, and it's all controlled.
It's from the Aquatic Studio series.
Yeah. And you have this. This is a very interesting equipment. This is known as a flipper. So it's got a steel blade on top and it's got a plastic blade at the bottom.
Oh, that's to scrub the tank.
That's to scrub the tank, the glass. So I think so here there is some. It cleans it. So it's very easy, you know, and you can just park it in the corner.
So in the corner you have a chiller also.
In the corner I have a chiller.
Why do you need a chiller in Lonavala?
You need a chiller because these plants require temperature at 23 degrees, 23 to 25.
Okay.
I've set the temperature at 23 and it's working very well. If you feel this, it's very cold.
Yeah.
It's 23.
What's the life you have in the tank? Like
There are the neon tetras, raminos, there are a lot of amano shrimps.
I can't see your face, Anis.
Cherry
You need
red
to sit down.
shrimps. Cherry red shrimps.
Cherry red shrimps.
There are a lot of them.
You had introduced some blue shrimps.
There are blue shrimps also. They are all now hidden. The plant has got so much of hiding space.
They're close to nature, I guess.
Yeah. And
You got some Danios, hockey sticks,
raminos, then
neon tetras, guppies. I love the albino one. The color is like
the blue one is super.
Yeah.
Blue silver.
And then you've got autocinklers. And I did see some whiptails also.
Yeah, there are
some whiptails.
There are whiptails.
Of course, Niranjan would have covered them.
Yeah.
Nice. What are the rocks?
These are imported rocks. These are I can't remember right now.
So
I can't remember right now
cosmetic,
the name.
Cosmetic for you.
Yeah,
they look nice.
It's just a cosmetic thing so that it gives a natural look.
Yeah.
And this area that you see, this will be reworked.
Yeah.
This plant will be removed. Here also there will be major rework. And
but
right now I'm trying to balance the tank. Let's see. I'm right now trying to balance it.
Yeah, you've got a foresight, so you know what you need to do. But then for me, it's a nothing less than a masterpiece.
Thanks, thanks.
Yeah, so Anis, tell me, did you actually visualize the idea, or was there some professional help you've taken? Or I mean, I know Taha is very artistic. Yeah, I'm sure I cannot give you the whole credit. I mean, I may be wrong also.
So basically, you know, Taha's got this flair for art, and so we both basically scaped the tank. We decided, he did some rough sketches, and we decided the scape. And so we both did everything. I selected the driftwood. It was a long process. I selected it from Swapnil's farm at Karjat.
Puja Traders.
Out of Puja Traders. Out of probably 200 I selected
I
these
know,
two.
I know how you select. So
And then got them, and I still wasn't sure. And then we decided, yes, this is what it is. I had finalized on the plants that I want. Then Amit Devre helped me in planting. So all this carpet plant that you see, and then a few plants on the driftwood, and has been
yeah,
done like this Echinodorus. These two have been given by Amit Devre, and he's planted them. Carpet plant was done by him. But sourcing of materials like these Bousse, to get this quality Bousse, this variety, I really had to rack my brains and source that.
no, I'm sure after people seeing the tank and some rare variety of plants, you will get some calls. Niranjan, please put Anis's number. Let him refer people to his source. Hobbyist mostly. Let them just get into it
And then we'll keep on, after some time. Let's see.
Yeah,
We will still, the final change. I think so. It'll still take 3 months.
So there's nothing final, I guess, in a planted tank. You always say there needs some improvement, and you keep on doing it. That's what my experience of planted tanks is. It's never the final.
And the best part, many people shy away from maintenance. They think, hey man, it's a big work. But according to me, get up in the morning, do your morning bit, and then you come and you play with this tank, maintain the tank. It'll take maximum 15-20 minutes, maximum 30 minutes. And it's a beauty, yeah. So you do it twice a week, it's more than enough. What's the point of just having something without working on it?
And not, I mean, the hobby has to be done.
Yeah.
With passion.
Yes.
Either you get it done through somebody, or you do it yourself. And it's always do it yourself.
Yeah.
Now I really want to compliment on the neons. Last time, before introducing the neons, I guess we spoke on the neons and cardinals. And you said that Taha ka wo hai, suggestion hai ki neons dale.
Taha said that so cardinal tetras everyone loves, they look very beautiful.
Yeah,
the red is very
they're
prominent.
Too loud.
So he was like, Dad, no, let's have the neons. Let's have a subtle tank rather than putting in too many vibrant colors.
Is there some harlequins also would add?
I need to add a few harlequins. Even the Danios is Taha's choice.
So you've got the bottom dwellers, you've got the mid dwellers, and you've got the top dwellers. The guppies and the Danios are generally on the top. And the tetras always on the center, and at the bottom you've got a lot of.
There is one Siamese fighter, which is supposed to be show grey. I can't see it, but it is there somewhere. I mean,
yeah, probably next time it will come out. It's camera shy like me.
And so I need to add a lot of shrimps, a lot of Amano shrimps. Probably there are already 100 in here. You generally see them when you shut the lights at night.
Yeah, nocturnal.
Or early morning when you switch on the lights. That's the time you can see them.
Yeah.
Or sometimes during the day, But so I think I'll add probably 150 more.
Nice.
And yeah.
Nice, Anis. I mean, it's so nice that you shared your experience and the entire thing, and it's really nice that we could have a chit chat.
Yeah.
And
but it's all, see, it is everyone. Like, you've come here, Niranjan has come here, and you guys are also contributing in, putting this up. Like Amit Devre, he's also taken effort. He's come in. He's come in here 2-3 times, and
Amit Devre does a good job. Rightly called the Aqua Magician.
Yes.
But he's a busy man.
He's a busy man.
I would say he's a busy man.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's artistic.
Yeah.
He's an artist. Very nice.
Taha in here has also put in a lot of inputs. Those inputs are very soft, but they're perfect.
No, but then it's value add for sure.
Yeah.
Nice talking to you, Anis. I guess it's time for me to go also now. I need to go back to Mumbai.
Yeah.
And it's fun. It's fun. Always come see your aquatic life.
Yeah.
And yeah, once you've done your rework, probably once again chai pe charcha. We'll do it. But overall, it's a nice tank. Commendable job.
Thanks, yeah. Thanks, yeah.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And thank you, Discus Ninja, for covering us and getting such ideas close to people, especially on our audio visual thing. Good job, Niranjan. And thank you all the viewers of Niranjan. A big shout out to all those who subscribe and comment on his channel from Niranjan himself. Bye bye.